Well, hello there, Cancer. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your April general tarot reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And this reading is good for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And so if the message here doesn't resonate with you, you may want to check out one of your other signs to see if there's a message there for you. All right, let's get into your reading and let's take a look at your overall energy. Scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you and transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Wow. Really, such a sense of something new is really on your path. The transformation card is also, the devil, the death energy in tarot. And that is the Pluto energy. And Pluto just moved into Aquarius. And I put up that reading for you, I think on Saturday. And I'll have it linked at the end of this one. I feel like you are truly stepping into that energy, that Pluto energy. Ready to transform, ready to go in a new direction, to see things in a different way, to understand, okay, because Pluto is moving into your 8th house of death, taxes, inheritances, beginnings and endings in, romantic relationships. So I feel like you're stepping into something that is, you have no fear, let it go. I think you're embarking on something new, and I'm going to say right off the bat, you have spiritual gifts, open up to your spiritual gifts and the sacred temple. An energy of, perhaps stepping into, opening yourself up to spiritual gifts that maybe you haven't really wanted to kind of, acknowledge before, or learning more about your spiritual gifts and how to use them. Yeah, I feel like you've had this. And then you have the Empress, Queen of Pentacles. Really interesting energy of, the divine feminine, but, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is business savvy, is responsible, reliable, takes good care of her home, the hearth, that type of energy. The Empress is very intuitive, allows things to come to her. Knows she doesn't have to work hard for it. She can manifest what it is that she wants. She stays in that energy. Yeah. Wow. Woo. Beautiful energy. Okay. So yes, with the spiritual gifts, I feel like, you're having to see a different perspective, right? You're going like spiritual gifts that you may have opened up to in the past. Okay. I feel like you kind of put them on hold, with the Hanged Man. And now as Pluto is moving into that house, your 8th house, it's kind of like, okay, I think I'm ready to go deeper into my spirituality, into, recognizing my spiritual gifts, to start using my spiritual gifts in some way, and perhaps even as a business, because we have the Empress energy, the Queen of Pentacles, and then good fortune. The universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. It's about, I feel like for some of you, if you have been, and the Scarab beetle, very spiritual, magic works through you, understanding that I feel like for some of you, you are really transforming your life, perhaps wanting to step onto a more spiritual path. Wow, 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 wow. And then you have the Emperor, the Magician. I think it's almost, I wouldn't be surprised. This is Aries season. That is like in the next month. I mean, we're already in Aries season, but I think, this is your April reading, but I think you're manifesting, okay? This energy of creating what it is that you want, perhaps a relationship that you really and truly want. For some of you, you could be married to it, like a Queen of Pentacles, gender doesn't matter. You could be married to somebody, but you're kind of like wanting someone that's more spiritual. The Empress is very spiritual. The Emperor and the Empress are, kind of like the epitome of the perfect couple. You could be, because you are moving Pluto into your 8th house, you could be thinking about ending a relationship in hopes of going out towards somebody that is more spiritual. In other words, you could be in a relationship. You could have awakened. You could be wanting to go deeper into your spirituality, into your spiritual gifts, but be in a committed relationship with somebody that isn't, right? They're the Queen of Pentacles, right? They're 3D. This is very 3D. And you're wanting to move into more, include more 5D, include more spirituality into your life. And I feel like you have this epiphany, I have to go after what my heart truly desires. That this will bring this wheel of fortune to you. The blessings will be showered down upon you. Like you understand, once again, because you have no fear and let it go. Oh, generosity. Money is positive energy and it allows me to be generous. I had that energy though. Good fortune. Yeah. Provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. I think you're understanding that when you step into your spiritual path, you do that what you need will be provided by the universe. And I think you're ready to trust the universe, to trust your own abilities, right? To trust your spiritual gifts, to recognize, okay, I have incarnated at this time of this great awakening, spiritual awakening, which we're going through right now. I have chosen to incarnate, and it's time for me to use my gifts to build a business, to build a career, helping other people to manifest, this life of living. You could have been in a like 9-to-5 job and you're kind of like, yeah, no, I have to move in this direction. So let's see what your obstacle is. Grounding. I center and ground myself despite emotional upset around me. I think the person that you are perhaps in a relationship with or a business relationship, right? I feel like there's some conflict in either a romantic, committed relationship, romance, family, or perhaps a business partner, right? You're wanting to go in a different direction. And I feel like that it's kind of like toppling the cart, the milk cart. I don't know, toppling the cart. The cart was going in this one direction. You were in your chariot and now all of a sudden you're deciding to go in a different direction. But you have somebody else in your life that is kind of tied to you, in a committed relationship because, yeah, you're coming out of that 7th house of committed relationships. So, yeah, the fear is the abundance. I feel like this person is kind of like, you could have a nice financial stability in your life, right? Even if you're single right now, it could be that this could be your employer. It could be somebody else in your life that's kind of like, well, wait a minute. It could be even your adult child that's saying, mom or dad, what are you doing? Like, think about finances, you want to retire, how are you going to make the long haul if you make this big change? But I feel like, the fears are here. They're real. I think your fears are real, but you're also understanding, okay, I'm going to center myself. I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to choose to follow my heart. And I think your heart is aligned with something to do with your spiritual gifts or exploring your spirituality, right? Or surrounding yourself with other people that feel the same way you do about your spirituality, your philosophy, right? So let's take a look at advice from Spirit. Flexibility. I'm flexible and adaptable to change while I pursue my ambitions, right? I feel like you're kind of blocking this. And someone new is coming in creative endeavor. I think you have somebody new on your path, and it doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but I feel like there's somebody, because you have the ascended masters, right? These are people that have already walked on earth, right? And they come in to help you during these times of conflict, because I think you're going through something. It's a conflict. It's kind of like a power play, right? It's kind of like, I think that there's you and there's somebody else, or you and a couple of other people, and you're wanting to go in a new direction. And I feel like somebody is going to come in, maybe give you an opportunity or help you on this path, because what you are wanting to do is for the greater good. You're wanting to use your spiritual gifts to help other people, and to also build a financial secure business for yourself. There is that energy of, doing good for others, but also doing good for yourself. And, we're not meant to be paupers here. Cancer, we're not meant to be paupers. We are meant to be able to enjoy those things that we want to experience, traveling, or the things that you would like to have around you. It's not out of greed. It's, yeah, that's something I would really like to experience. And you're, using your spiritual gifts, you may not have gone down that road before, because you were like, well, I don't know if I can financially support myself or financially be able to bring in those things. But the energy here is that the wheel turns for you when you step into being true and authentic to yourself and to how you are trying to help the collective. That's the key, right? If you're doing it just to get ahead or just to make money, then it's not going to work out, or it won't work out for long, right? But if you're really stepping into it to share your love and light, your gifts, your talents, to help other people on their paths, then you will be able to both attract in this counterpart, right? Whether it's a romantic counterpart or a business counterpart, but you'll also be able to manifest the things that you want in your life and the experiences that you want. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you. In Cancer, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. What am I most afraid of losing? Yes, because I think you are making a choice. This fear here is the fear of what you are losing. Perhaps financial stability, right? You may have a steady paycheck coming in at this time. Making this choice, making this change in your life is transforming you spiritually, but you're also concerned, how does that look in the 3D, right? I'm ready to make that change in the 5D. How does that look in the 3D? So let's see. As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Yeah, really beautiful energy. Knowing that when you stand in your power, you know that I am doing this for the greater good, right? Then all of a sudden, in comes the help from the divine. You will receive that help. And with Pluto moving into your 8th house of shared resources, right? It is that energy of understanding that I think that there is somebody else in your life that's like, whoa, wait a minute. You want to go off the plan. And I feel like you are stepping into your power, saying, yes, this is something I am being called to do. I am following my heart. This is something I really feel, is fated for me. This is my destiny. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. I'm really excited to see where this energy is going to play out over the next couple of months. And I really do appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.